Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to the Britt Allcroft archive compilation. So if well, I kind of already said it, but we'll be reacting to the two Britt Allcroft archive compilations. I will also take a look at the storyboards for Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Now, I'm only going to react to the parts which I think are more important to talk about. So I won't talk about some of the minor scenes like the behind the scenes with the green screen with the people with the humans, if you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Anyway, let's react to this, shall we? Ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen in 2026. I do wonder what these shots of Henry, Gordon, Percy, and these two shots of Toby are for. I'm guessing there's an extended version of the intro. Maybe it was gonna show more footage of the engines doing their jobs or something. I mean, but that's just a theory. This scene was probably for the 9 Train musical, because if you guys know, the 9 Train the 9 Train song was gonna play in Magic Railroad, but was cut, and I'm guessing this scene had to do with that. Maybe we would get an extended shot of Percy Puffer, because if you guys remember from Magic Railroad, you'll notice how Percy's when the shot of Percy passing by the signal was kind of cut a little. Yeah, and also I think the signal and also the points switching also probably had to do with the 9 Train musical as well. Okay, I am so sorry, but I don't really like this set at all. This is supposed to be this is supposed to be the watermill set, but the mill itself right there, it looks so small. Why is it so small? Why is the mill so small? I'm glad that they didn't even include this in the final film. And if you can look over there, you can literally see the end of the bridge part, whatever. I'm so glad that this was never shown in the final film. This was probably another scene that was for 9 Train, maybe for the see how the night sky glows or something. And why is my light shining on?
James is right, little Thomas. You don't understand. Collecting, Mr. Conductor, is an important job for important engines. Important is big, and we are big engines. You are small. So we should have picked him up.
I like Keith Scott as Gordon, and I especially like how if it was intentional or not, but I like how he gave Gordon a little hiccup. It's reminded me of how George Carlin gave Bulstrode a hiccup in the Euro stub of Special Attraction. I don't know. I just like that.
Stop squabbling, all of you. Mr. Conductor will expect this railway to run like clockwork. Bumping railway trucks is not being really useful, Thomas.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I really do not like Toby's older voice. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of Toby sounding American. I know. There's some characters that sounded American, but I mean, they don't really bother me that much. But Toby, I don't know. I just don't like his voice. I personally think Cool Fuel was a good switch. You know.
The trucks are very silly.
I personally hit puberty in other stories.
Bumping railway trucks is not being really useful, Thomas.
Toby, don't you remember, the engines are allowed to bump trucks if they misbehave, so, yeah. Has anyone noticed like Percy's like box right there is like gray instead of green? Like what's with that? Remember when I said there was probably an extended like intro to the Magic Road? Well, maybe there was also an extended really useful engine musical number, and maybe this Sean Thomas like passing by Tim Machets has something to do with it. Maybe that's just another theory. Though I am curious of what this shot of Thomas at Tim Sheds at night is for. Maybe it's for like the credits, like you know, like in episodes they end up with like Thomas, like a Tim Sheds, and then like the credits start rolling and he looks at it or something. I don't know. It's just another prediction. Holy shit, guys! Look, Edward's a Magic Railroad after all. Well, as a picture. But that still counts as an appearance, right? Yeah, whatever, I'm counting that as Edward's appearance in Magic Railroad.
My wheels were feeling worn out with work, so Sir Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
Michelangelo says James is so much better than Susan Romans. I mean, who thought it was a good idea to have a woman voice a male character? I mean, that sounds so wrong. I don't know why, but I kind of like how James is quite scared in this like version. Like he's probably scared of Pinchy. Like I just like that, and Thomas is just like, I don't care what you say. In fact, maybe that's the sole reason why he was still shocked in like, you know, at the final in this scene and this shot, like. Maybe that's why they were still left in the final film. Maybe, I don't know. Again, it's just a prediction.
You can't say that, Percy. You can't say the word silence. Only Sir Topham Hatt's allowed to say that.
Okay, seriously, where did this come from? The engines aren't allowed to say the word silence, but the Fat Controller can? I'm sorry, but I'm like... Silence isn't a one-person word, like, if you know what I mean. Like, silence isn't a word that the engines can't say, but the Fat Controller is allowed to say. Like, I'm actually kind of glad that that this scene was kind of removed, but oh, and I'm sorry, but Henry's voice is not that good. It sounds more like season 5 Stepney. In fact, maybe that voice acting would be good for Stepney in the CGI era or something. And of course, we got this scene of Patch like landing the coal from the coal truck. I actually wish that they kept this in the final film because it would have explained like how Patch would have gone there. I imagine like he brought his horse up and then like brings the coal like in a horse cart or something. Like, horse and cart, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I like to believe it's something like that. So, yeah. I actually wish that they can't let this scene here, like, in normal speed, because as slow motion, it's not bad, but it's just, but I think it's kind of tiring. Kind of tiring in like movies, like seeing like everything like the crash in slow motion or something. Oh yeah, oh yeah, and this is the good ending to Diesel 10 here. It even said so like right there. Oh, so that's how they do the scene of Diesel 10 grabbing like the railway tie. They just reversed the shot. How clever! Keith Scott's Diesel's head is very good.
Let me make myself quite clear.
I feel as if there should be a line here of like Diesel 10 saying, "You is that?" Like, but instead it's kind of silent.
That's right, it's sugar, Diesel.
What? There should be dialogue here.
Make the most of tonight, Twinkle Toes, because you won't like tomorrow.
Okay, why did they use the scene of Diesel 10 not having like scaffolding on his buffer? Like because we went from that to that. I'm certainly glad that they used this Sean with Diesel 10 with scaffolding like on his like buffer in the final film.
Diesel doesn't look very happy. He's just a bully without brains.
The harder we work, the sillier he feels. So boss... how come you let Twinkle Toes escape? Yeah.
Oh, that, well...
Okay, Russian Diesel 10 is is quite funny.
To see if he could.
In fact, does anyone think he sounds like Gru from like the Despicable Me?
Playtime is over, Splodge. Now it's time for the next lesson. I call it How to Stop Being Stupid.
Oh, is that part of the lesson? Make it for yourself. Also, there's Toy Story music in this. I'm gonna be totally honest. I actually prefer this coal hopper scene to the final, because if you remember the final, we got a shot of Henry passing by Gordon, but then all of a sudden he just teleported next to Dodge. So I really wish they made it to the final film, because it would have been edited better so we wouldn't get Henry like teleported next to Dodge somehow. So yeah. What does he mean by like the term like the gloves are off? And also, how did they get on top of Henry's tunnel? Because earlier they were going through Henry's tunnel, but then all of a sudden they just got on top of it. Like how? Like that's just really like confusing.
Well, you're a beautiful lady.
Also, they did use that face in the movie. Huh. Oh, so Thomas's outfit was gonna play the intro instead of Lily like narrating it. Huh. So that makes a lot of sense. Oh, by the way, GWO Studios, even if you're still alive. Remember in the Goof video where you said that James says hello to Thomas, but Thomas is nowhere to see him? Well, you're wrong, because Thomas is living right there. I don't know why, but I quite like how Thomas is like oh man, why do I have to carry this guy who stuffed party poppers down my funnel? I don't know why. I just quite like this. All right, on to the storyboards itself.
3, 4, 5.
Isn't it weird how Mighty Max whistles like heard throughout this storyboard version of Magic Railroad?
3, 4, 5. You can come out now.
Like, it's so weird to hear Mighty Mac in this film.
What?
Hey guys, look! Duck is in Magic Railroad!
Head of the railway, Sir Topham Hatt. You mean the Fat Controller? That's what we call him, but this sign doesn't. Now, please.
I really wish they kept that in the final film, because it would have like confused like a bit of because some people might be confused. Because there might be some UK children who'd be like, why did they call him Sir Topham Hatt, or like or like say the US children are like, like, why did they call them the Fat Controller? Like, I really wish they kept that, you know. Oh my god, the storyboards version of Diesel 10 looks so uncanny. He looks like a giant snowplow on wheels. In fact, no, he looks like like one of the characters from like Underground Ernie. Like, well, that's just so uncanny. And so does Splat and Dodge. They look so uncanny.
So Fat Hat's going away, is he? Good work, Splodge.
It's weird to hear Diesel Taylor like say splodge instead of splodge. I don't know. Splodge sounds more right than splodge.
While the body ordered and run like clockwork, bumping trucks is not in the spirit of peace and harmony, Thomas. The trucks were being silly.
Mr. C, the trucks are, not the trucks. The engines are allowed to bump the trucks if they're misbehaving. So,
For being silly. Silence. You can't say that, Mr. Conductor. You can't say the word silence. Only the Fat Controller's allowed to say that. Then cut it out.
Okay. Where does this even this even carried over to the storyboards? I mean, what? Where did this all come from? And no one's allowed to say the word silence except the Fat Controller? I mean, silence isn't a Fat Controller word. It's in every one word. I'm so glad this was changed in the final film. Okay. Why is there a descending track that leads to washdown? This is quite unrealistic. Like, why? Okay, how small is Mr. Conductor? That monk is literally so big, like, compared to his hands. Like, why? Why is it so big? Why is Mr. Conductor, like, so small? Like, this doesn't seem right.
Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Never go to sleep on a quarrel. Say sorry to each other.
What?
Sorry.
What? The engines didn't do each other. Wait, hold on. The engines didn't even do anything. They didn't have a quarrel, and they didn't even do anything. And also, Mr. Conductor, telling them to say sorry. It's like forcing someone to say sorry. Like, instead of like them doing it, it's themselves. That's not how it works. Like, if someone regrets doing something, then they say sorry. Not like the boss like tells them to say sorry. Like, that's the problem with Apology Impossible. With the Fat Controller told James to like apologize to Philip and everyone else. Like, and again, I'm glad that this scene was like. I'm glad this was like. This wasn't like included in like the final film.
Sorry. Sorry.
You guys don't even know what you're sorry for. Okay, now why does that look like? It look like something like you would use for like experiments at school. Like why? God. Oh, I like this music.
Let's have a quick race with Bertie. Morning, George. Slow down.
Hey, it's George. He's a Magic Railroad after all.
Railways are no good. Turn them into roads. That'll never happen, George. And you know you like us, really. Aha! I won again, Bertie.
That was a great song.
Stop looking worried, Henry. Smile. It's a sunny day. I'm worried about you. I hope you don't have another accident. Mr. Conductor is relying on you. I know. Here are your coaches.
Oh, so Henry's depicted in his old shape. Oh, maybe that's why the special coal thing was like in Magic Railroad.
Now, I must be going. I'm meeting Mr. Conductor.
Maybe they just forgot to like bring in like Henry's like old smoke box for his like old shape or something. I don't know.
Your own roller rink for your wheels only. Goodbye, turntable. Hello, roller rink.
Oh, so
Just
that's
for
what the
George,
roller rink would look
forever
like.
circling it in balletic
Oh,
bliss.
okay. I'm sorry, but that is not what I expected at all. Like, I thought the roller rink was going to be like an ice rink, but for steam rollers. So So yeah, I honestly prefer like the Magic Railroad's like take on the roller rink. Like the storyboard one is just it's not that good. I'd say yeah. Okay, Mr. Conductor looks so small like compared to Pinchy as well. Oh, nice! We got little flashbacks here. A sequence of like Lady Boomer and a young Bernard Stone. Hey guys, look! Mavis is in Magic Railroad as well! Hooray! Okay, Twinkle Toes Jr. also looks so small. Like look at it compared to James's funnel. That is. Wait, why is he so small? Why is he so small?
I'm sorry.
Alright, that's my reaction to like the Britt Allcroft archive compilation and the storyboards for like Magic Railroad. Now, what do I think of these? Well, we certainly got some surprises here. Like, how like Doc and Mavis and I guess Mighty Mac being in Magic Railroad, and as well as Edward. Well, as a picture, and we also got to see what the roller rink would look like, and I'm sorry, but the roller rink is kind of disappointing, and I don't know, the way how Percy just like said silence, like it's clear that he's hit puberty. And the original call-up scene is much better structured editing wise, because remember somehow Henry just like teleported to like the like next to Dodge, like for a moment he was like passing by Gordon, but then all of a sudden he was passing by Gordon, but then all of a sudden he just teleported next to Dodge. I mean that's just wrong. Very wrong. So I'd say yeah. But of course there's a bit of and then of course we got some negatives like Mr. Conductor's way too small. When he was drinking the hot chocolate, the mug was like way too big. I mean, how is he gonna drink that and drink all the hot chocolate through his pie hole? I mean, like, I mean that's just so wrong. I'm glad that they changed on like in the final film, as well. Yeah, and there's also what the weird scene where Mr. Conductor says, "Never say sorry." Wait, no, never go to sleep on a quarrel. Say sorry to each other. Like that. Like that came out of nowhere because the engines weren't having a quarrel. They didn't do anything, and it's like forcing somebody to say sorry. Like that doesn't sound right, because what if they're not sorry and they're just like I'm sorry, like it sounds like it would sound like they're not sorry, and the engines and also the engines don't know what they're sorry for. I mean, like. I mean, I don't get why they would even say sorry anyway. They should be. I think the scene should be like, sorry for what? We didn't do anything. Yeah. Like I don't know, that scene was weird, and oh yeah, Henry being in his old shape in the storyboards was kind of weird because it's clear that this takes place after like season 1 with George and Doc, Mavis, like it's so weird to it's just so weird to like it's just like so like weird seeing Henry in his old shape. Like, I don't know. I don't really like it. And also Diesel 10's like design. He looks like a character from like Underground Ernie and not to mention he also looks like a giant snowplow on wheels. And Splatter and Dodge, they look like vans. Like they look like vans. Like, you know, like, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, the storyboards, it's interesting to see, and it's quite nice to see like what scenes were like like how like certain scenes would like play out. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it of my reaction. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then like, subscribe, do other things like comment. And I'll probably see you guys in the next video. So, bye.